Bang! Welcome to Cryptocurrency Blockchain News, your daily cryptocurrency and blockchain aggregated news show on YouTube. Look, it's going to be drinking, it's going to be smoking, it's going to be swearing. Yo, brother. So here I come in 3, look, 2, look. I'll give you an extra second. 2, 1. Bang! Gotcha. Bang! My name is Shamari Clark. Welcome. My name is Shamari Clark. Welcome to Cryptocurrency Blockchain News, the greatest show on earth, the greatest show in the multiverse. Yes, we have a great show for you today. Obviously, if it's the greatest show on earth, the multiverse, that's how it got to go down. So look. Today, brothers, we're going to talk about UK crypto clarity needed. The UK. And actually, I did want to tell you guys a little something about the UK. All right, let me calm down and just get back to it. All right, for real, brothers. Let's get real here. So yeah, the UK crypto clarity needed. And I went to their FCA website this week. And so I'm going to talk to you when I get there about it. Actually, let me put a little note here just to remember to tell you that. Right. So that's cool. I know the markets are blood red. I know you old school guys, you all know. But if you're new people, settle down. Look, because the institutional investors demand abounds. And we're going to read about the institutional investor demand. And then, finally, Grayscale. Yeah. Recording record assets under management. So look, let's begin how we begin, brothers. Let's do this in an orderly manner. In a gentlemanly fashion. Look, bang, look, bang, yes. All right, what are we working with here? Yes, let me do a refresh. Look. Yes, I'm in a giddy mood right now, I guess. Holy, look at these sales. Bang, look. Bang, look. Bang, look. All right, brothers. Oh, so you guys who get your paychecks this week, you guys are good to go. So what we got here, what are we working with? Bitcoin at 9,524. I'm not going to bullshit you. I'm not a fan of it being below 10 Gs. Right? Psychological area of support and resistance, round number. I'm not a fan of that. But I mean, if we're going to go down, let's go all the way down to 3. Let me go grab a couple more of these bad boys before the institutional investors arrive in full droves. I mean, it's still 300% on the year to date. All right. Look. Holy, look at these sales. These losses are huge, man. I think. Anyway, let's see what it is. I don't even know what it is. Look. Top 10 of the day, brothers. Usual suspects of the day, brothers. Look, top 10 of the day. Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, Bitcoin Cash, Litecoin, Tether, EOS, Binance Coin, Bitcoin SV, and Stellar. Bang. Look. Market moves of the day. Wow. Low double digits down. That's what we'll call this motherfucker. Oh. Yes, indeed. Oh, look at these sales. Where's the V-chain? Look at the V-chain. For $5,090 right now, you get yourself 1 million V-chain. 1 million V-chain right now. Look, that's crazy. Oh, some guy, anyway, whatever. He said I was shilling altcoins or something. I was like, what? I'm not shilling. Just telling you, man. Settle down, brother. Got to wait for the tsunami to arrive. Well, it can't arrive until there's regulatory clarity, which I'm about to read to you in a second, actually, about, at least in the UK. Thank you, UK. London calling. Yes. Oh. But anyways, guys, it's being silly. All right, hold on. Let's proceed. Low double digits down. Two low double digits down. All right. Well, let's see what's on sale today. Looks like everything. Top 10 lose of the day, brothers. Bye. Look. Top 10 lose of the day. Icon, Crypto.com chain, Egretia, Quant, Bytecoin, Walton chain, BitTorrent, Vest chain, Engine coin, and ABBC coin now. Let's look if anybody made money today. Oy, oy. Look. Top 10 less losses of the day and a few winners. Japan Content, Lisk, Solve, TrueUSD, USD Coin, Paxos Standard, Tethered, Next, Lambda, and Bang Hedge Trade. Yes. Look. Oh, these losses were steep. Steep and mean. That's why shit's on sale. Look at these sales. Let's go back and look at some sales right here. Look at all of this. Oh, look at some of these boys right here. Oh, Stratus. Oh, yeah. Tron, Neo, Pundix. True. Look, brothers. It's all on sale. Man, I mean, just hold on, man. You know, this might go on for a few more days even. All right, look. Let's begin let's do how we do. 25.6 on the total market cap. Or 256, 25.6. 256.8 on the total market cap. Oh, shit. Yeah, that was a beat down right there. So last night we were at 287.7. So we've gone down a hefty 29 billion. Look, and let's look at the volume. $63.9. Is that 60 or 80? 83.9. Right. 83.9. Oh. That's a bummer. So last night we were at 68.1. And so volume actually went up today. 15 billion. So that was some hard selling. Some boys were taking some big profits today. Big profits today, obviously, but the price moves. Look, that's how markets work, though. Not much liquidity, so the price movements are violent. The price movements are violent in this space, right? You know, fucking $1,000 moves a day. Fucking sometimes $300, $400, $500, you know, in 5 minutes and stuff, right? So look. Don't worry about it. When we get the liquidity from the institutions, yeah, it won't be all violent like this. It'll be more smooth. Smooth and crisp. Look, let's move on. Bang! UK government organization in need of crypto clarity. Yes. That's what they need. We all need. We need some clarity. Oh, should we? Oh, the Libra coin thing. I did watch the hearing. Hold on. Should I just tell you at the end or should I? All right, let's just read this and then let's just see how the show goes. Maybe I'll just start popping off about it. Yo, I watched it. Yo, that Facebook guy, they gave him a new asshole, buddy. They beat the shit out of that guy. Yes, on the left and the right. Look, no, but let's just go do this. All right, I'm gonna talk to you about the Libra hearing at the daily wrap up, the daily summary part. Oh my gosh, guys. And today's beatdown is nothing like the one he's about to see tomorrow. Well, yesterday, because it's actually 3:30 in the morning. And the hearing is at, what time's the hearing at? Hold on. Actually, the hearing's right here. Bang! I'll show you guys. So this is C-SPAN. This is where you get to watch the hearings live and recorded. So the hearing tomorrow is here it is, at 10 a.m. Whoops, where is it? Right here why is it doing that? Fucking shit. 10 a.m. House Financial Services hearing on the Facebook digital currency. Holy, I'll tell you what. Fuck this. Let's just talk about it right now. I'll tell you right now. Look, hold on. I'll tell you right now. Yo, man. You know what was interesting about the hearing? All right, let's talk about the hearing now. Fuck it. What was interesting about that hearing is, yeah, man, the politicians actually, they did not have any problem with cryptocurrency. The word Bitcoin didn't even come up. Nope. Litecoin, Ethereum, nothing. All they gave a fuck about was that Facebook was so huge. One guy, and that their currency, if it went global, could really disrupt stuff. Like, that's what they were afraid of. They didn't even mention, Bitcoin. Yeah, like they didn't mention any other crypto or anything like that. They were just saying, oh, it could be used for your Libra can be used for money laundering. Oh, Facebook, you sell people's data, and now you're gonna have the data on everybody when they buy stuff, and like, yeah, man, like it was just totally against Facebook. It wasn't against crypto. Nobody said shit about crypto. Like, nobody said, crypto sucks, crypto's bullshit, distributed ledger is garbage, or it's a scam, or any kind of thing like that. They were all on the Facebook guy. Oh, Lee, he took it like a champion, buddy. He took it like a champion. I mean, I'm talking about the left and the right. The Democrats were on his ass, and the Republicans. I was surprised about the Republican part. Republicans, they're for big business. You know what I mean? They're for big business, rich people, stuff like that. Like, the Democrats are for the little guy and stuff. So I expected that from them for Facebook. They hate Facebook. They want to break it up in little pieces. But the Republicans came out and they were like, yo, look. They weren't having it either, man. They weren't having it either, man. One Republican, he said Mark Zuckerberg would be like the dictator of his own nation with his own money and all this kind of crap. Like, they were talking crazy talk. Like, the Republicans, well, you know how Republicans are. They're always, they're a little loony. When it comes to money, they're good. But when they get scared, they talk crazy talk. And, yo, man, what else did they say? They said, this one guy, what did he say again? Fuck, he said this crazy shit. Fuck, I can't remember, guys. Shit, I'm sorry. But, yeah, man, like, even the Republicans. And so when you see, like, the Democrats, I understand. They don't like Facebook. And Democrats don't like mega corporations. They like little mom and pop businesses. They don't like mega corporations. Republicans are for mega corporations. They're for big banks, big oil, big coal, big. If it's big, they're for it, right? And so I was shocked. They did not fucking like this Facebook thing at all, dude. They didn't like it at all. They were asking homeboy, well, are other people going to be allowed to use other wallets? Well, can Facebook guarantee that you were going to allow it to be easy, other wallets to be used easy on this Calibra network? One Republican, yeah, he said it was like the James Bond villains, right? All the rich people get together to control the water. Remember that one James Bond? I don't know if you watch James Bond. I'm a James Bond fan, so yeah. And they tried to control the water, right? There were these mega rich people. Yeah, this one Republican guy, he was like, "This is like the James Bond movie, blah blah blah." I don't remember the name of the movie, but right, all the rich people getting together to control something. Now they want to control the money, like that. That's how they were talking to this motherfucker. Look, and let me tell you something. Look, the Senate, those are senators. Yeah, they're the guys who control the states. So those are the guys that, they go eat at the fancy restaurants. They go play golf at the country club. Tomorrow, Facebook has to go in, the same guy has to go in front of the House committee. Wow. The House, Congress, they're a different breed. Those aren't country club. Those aren't country club golf playing, shit like that. That's like Alexandria Cortez, whatever her name is, and just crazy folk. Yeah. Those are the House is like where your neighbor, who became a congressman goes. That's just, tomorrow is going to be brutal. It's not going to be so dignified and stuff like the Senate thing, I don't think. We'll see. I'll tell you about it. Luck. I'll tell you about it. All right, guys. So let's go on with the show. Okay, there's the Facebook thing. So I've done that. All right. Take that off the list. All right. Yeah. But I'm telling you, man. But really, get back to the spirit of the hearing, though. They just didn't like Facebook, man. They kept bringing up Facebook's privacy issues and why did they put it in Switzerland, right? Because Swiss banks have privacy banking laws. Well, why are you putting it in Switzerland? If you're so open about it, well, why don't you have it here in America, right? Why Switzerland, you know? And they even asked this guy, they were like, yeah, you think this Libra thing is so good? Would you say that you would take your paycheck in Libra? Right? They kept asking the guy, and he was like, well, Senator, let me clarify. And the senator was like, look, I hate it when you say, let me clarify. I want to ask you a direct question. Would you take your payment in Libra? Would you take your compensation package in Libra? Yeah, that was the level. Right? Usually one side loves something and the other side hates it. No, they were both kicking this guy's ass. All right, but let's get to the stories, guys. Let's get moving. But I'll tell you about tomorrow's one. Oh, tomorrow, or it's actually, well, it's 3:44 a.m. So it's actually in not much longer now, 10 a.m., so 7 hours. Look, all right, brothers, UK government organization in need of crypto clarity. Indeed, we all need the clarity. And I've told you about London 100 and gazillion times. The world market. I told you that's why I'm awake right now. I live on London time. Yes, I live in America. I live in South Beach. Yeah, I live on London time. That's how powerful their markets are. So look, cryptocurrency regulation in the UK. Anarchy in the UK. It's coming sometime. It may be a step of a truck. Whatever. Look, the UK has been busy getting ready for cryptocurrency regulations that it plans on implementing soon, together with the Financial Conduct Authority. Oh, okay, so I do have to tell you this part. So, yeah. We read earlier this year that the Brits said they're going to come out with their regs by the end of the summer, right? And so I actually took a little peek this weekend. I went to their Financial Conduct Authority, and they have this one thing that they're planning, which is they're not going to allow derivatives trading for UK investors. Well, not allow UK companies to offer it. I'm sure that they'll, if you go on BitMEX or whatever, you'll still be able to do it, but that was just something they were trying to protect their consumers, and what they're saying is they're only going to have 1 to 2 leverage in the UK. So it sounded like when I went there, it sounded like for institutional investors, they're going to let things go wild, but they want to protect the consumer, and that's the thing, guys. All these countries, that's why we're getting not bad, but just. That's why the regulations are coming slow and a little bit not so great. I was actually going to read this Russia story for you tonight, but then I got this other story, and so I said forget that one. But right, everyone's scared that because they're not stupid, they're scared for the consumer, soccer mom and dad, right? Yeah, they know these guys are going to come in raping. They'll come in here and just steal everyone's money, man, and so. They're protecting really hard, and and so that's what the UK. When I went to their Financial Conduct Authority website this weekend, that's what they were saying. They don't want to allow soccer mom and dad to get leveraged products, because leverage, you can wipe out someone who doesn't know what they're doing in a second. All right, so the organization is looking to hire a few cryptocurrency specialists in order to join its new divisions. According to a report a few days ago, the UK organization of the government published a new economic crime plan for the year 2019 till 2020. The plan is to start taking action on crypto assets in order to make sure the assets are not being used for illegal activities and money laundering, blah, blah, blah. I mean, you guys know it's always the same thing. Money laundering and terrorist financing, market manipulation. Those are the three blah, blah, blahs we're going to hear for a long, long time. So there's been 2 recent job openings. All right, so they're hiring some crypto guys. The 2 entities, so they're going to set up this new thing. The 2 entities, and they will be required to undertake intelligence support and advice to authorities when needed. So they're going to overview the market and write reports. The topics will be focused on the deployment and implementation of crypto assets, both internally and externally. This will become more required as the country tries to implement more regulation in specific cases. Exactly. That's what we need, regulation in specific cases. These guys are lumping everything into cryptocurrency. Look, VeChain is not Bitcoin. You know what I mean? IOTAs are not fucking Litecoins, right? Like, they're different. And they're going to have to start, like it says right here, more regulations in specific cases, motherfuckers. Like, VeChain's just a regular old company. All right, they have this thing called a cryptocurrency, but what they do is they sell their blockchain, right? Or license it, or however it works. Obviously, it's licensed in some form or fashion. And so, yeah, that's different than Bitcoin. Bitcoin doesn't do that, first of all. And plus, Bitcoin it's not a company. It's just a bunch of tech nerds keeping it alive, right? It's not, even a company. Yeah, there's no CEO of Bitcoin, right? So, yeah, man, these guys are going to have to come up with what it says right here, more regulations in specific cases. Crypto asset specialist supervisors are expected to join new teams dedicated to digital assets within financial systems fraud department. So they're gonna put some crypto guys in the fraud department with excellent analytical and communication skills on distributed ledger technologies. All right. The candidates will be helping with the formulation of the approach to financial crimes division, while also creating reports on how financial firms are managing their risks to financial fraud in the crypto space. All right. So they're going to staff up their financial crimes division, basically. Crypto being used in financial firms. The FCA is continuing its stances on trying to regulate the cryptocurrency industry. It is not possible to shut it down. There are currently guidelines that are being worked on with crypto assets, as they are hoping to provide regulatory clarity for participants in the cryptocurrency market. Regulatory clarity, that's what we need. The firm is working on trying to get this report published by the end of this summer. So by the end of this summer, I mean, that's what we read. We already read about it, but now we're getting more specific details. But remember, earlier this year, we read about how they were doing the public comments till April, 14th, right? So, and then they said they were going to come out with their stuff. They said by the end of July. So, but whatever, man. Just hurry up, though. They're saying by the end of summer, fine. Let's put August in there, too. Fuck it. Just bring us the regulatory clarity. All right, so the UK government has also taken a laissez-faire stance against cryptocurrency assets and will try and strengthen this through their regulation. So laissez-faire means, yeah, they're going to let you do what you want, right? Laissez-faire means, not over-regulate. I don't agree with that. I don't think they've taken a laissez. Well, I mean, that's interesting. I guess in a way, I mean, they have unleashed WireX and everything, and they, we got some brothers right here from Europe, from England. They buy their milk and eggs and cheese with crypto, so maybe you could, all right. I'll say that's a fair way to say it, laissez-faire. Furthermore, but it doesn't mean that the regulations we're going to get are going to be laissez-faire. You know what I mean? Maybe they're like, yeah, well, if you want to buy milk and eggs with it, that's one thing, but bang, 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 bang. Like the thing I read, we're not going to let you trade leveraged derivatives with it or something. You know what I mean? So furthermore, the head of the UK Treasury, Philip Hammond, has recently come out, stating that the UK organization will be working together with others in order to ensure that the upcoming Libra cryptocurrency, along with others, are efficiently regulated. Yeah, look, no one's liking that Libra, man. I was reading the German fuck, who was he? Finance minister came out today. He's like, yo, fuck that Libra. Not in those words, but you know, when politicians speak, they just say it nicer. Yes, politely. That's why it's called politics. Politeness. Yes, I'll tell you, go fuck yourself with a smile on their face. Look. However, the Libra white paper has put forth some great plans against tight and unnecessary regulations in order to effectively transform the payment system operations along with other cryptocurrencies like, bang, Bitcoin. Yes. So look. So these guys are putting together a system. They're going to come out with their regulations by the end of the summer, they said. They're going to add people to their, what was that? That financial crimes thing. Fraud, crime. Yes. Look, UK, please come out with some proper regulations, man. Come on, brothers. Look, all right, let's get to the next story. Bang, look. Institutional crypto demands abounds. Yes, it abounds despite volatility and regulatory woes. Yes. Smart money knows it's coming in. It's trickling in. Trickle. It's just a trickle. And this is the dilemma, right? I've told you guys about this already. Yeah. Coinbase has custody and shit. Yeah, but big institutions aren't going to use some shit like Coinbase. You know what I mean? They don't give a fuck what the SEC, if it says it's regulated or not. They're not going to do that. But when Bakkt comes out, yeah, you know, the guys who run the New York Stock Exchange, right, when Fidelity comes with custody, wow, that's a different story. That's a whole other ball game. They probably go to, you know, play golf with those guys, actually. And that's when we're going to get our true influx of big money. And that's why I'm telling you guys, November, December is the time. That's the time. Right now, Coinbase has custody. Coinbase has institutional this and that. You know, so does Binance. I think they have an institutional something or something. Yeah. Those are little tiny little hedge funds, right? $5 million, $20 million, $50 million guys. You know, $100 million guys. I know $100 million sounds like a lot of money, but in that world, like of funds, that's fuck all. That $100 million is nothing. That's nothing. And so, you know, that's what's playing in the market right now. You know, they're over there on Coinbase and on Binance, and they're you know, just fooling around in the market right now. Once we get Bakkt, you know, run by ICE, the people who run the New York Stock Exchange. Once we get things like, Fidelity. Wow, come on, man. That's a whole other thing altogether. Do you understand? So that's why I try to always tell you guys. I mean, I've been telling you guys since last year. But if you're new to this channel, yeah, don't even look at the prices right now. Who gives a shit? The prices don't mean anything right now because this is all just retail money, right? And guys like me and you, investors, right? Cult members, people who just are buying into their crypto because they just love it or whatever, right? And then even the hedge fund guys that are here now, yeah, they're like the rogue kind of cowboy guys. You know what I mean? Like a guy who owns a fucking successful, you know, car dealership, and he's got a few $1,000,000 on the side, and he's registered himself, and now he's trading it. You know, like, yeah, he's still just a fucking worker bee. You know what I mean? He's not a killer. Like, we're waiting for, do you understand what I'm saying? We're waiting for the true killers to arrive. These guys with $5 million, $10 million hedge funds and that, those are just guys who made it rich in business, and now they're trying their hand at crypto. But they're not the real guys who their money and their life is making their money make money. Do you understand? All right. So look, let's move on. Holy, I got a whole bunch of crap there. We went deep down the rabbit hole there, brothers. Look. But the institutional demand abounds. Look, it abounds. So look, if you're new, don't be afraid, man. Look, there's going to be blood red weeks. This is a volatile market. All you got to keep your eye on is the tsunami that's on the way. And make sure you keep filling a cryptocurrency warehouse with working product, revenue generating product. Each time we get a day like this, things are on sale. All right, let's move on. I'm just jib-jabbing. Look, institutional crypto demand abounds despite volatility and regulatory woes. Bitcoin and the aggregated crypto markets have been incurring extreme volatility as of late, which has caused many analysts and investors alike to question the longevity and long-term significance of the recent bull run that has ensued for the past several months. Exactly, it's ensued, motherfucker. Man, we're up 300%. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's at Bitcoin's at 9,000 now. Yeah, it started at 3.1 this year. Hey, it's only been 6 months. We're up 300%. Like I said, name me an asset that's done that this year, motherfucker. I'll go buy that one. Look, now recently released data from Grayscale. Oh, we're going to talk about the Grayscale thing. Oh, that's right here. Okay. Oh, I see. Wait, I hope it's not two Grayscale stories. Oh, that'd be fucked up. Well, I'll just jib-jab for another story worth then. Now recently released data from Grayscale regarding the ebb and flow of funding into their various crypto market funds signals that institutional and retail interest in the crypto markets is still high, despite regulatory woes and massive volatility. That's all it's about. It's massive volatility, brothers. Shit, that psychological area of support and resistance at 10,000, that didn't hold up very much at all. Shit. But that's why it's an immature market, right? Institutions still interested in crypto despite recent volatility. One key takeaway from Grayscale's Q... Hold on. I'm not going to read this because we're actually going to read a Grayscale story right now. What the fuck? All right. Hold on. We got to move on. All right. Let's move on. All right. So the volatility, let's move on to volatility talk. Because I have a Grayscale story, so I'm not going to tell you all the data right here. I'm going to tell you it in that one. So in some ways, the Grayscale data. In some ways, so the volatility now, okay? The volatility of the market. In some ways, however, this volatility can be viewed as a positive thing for institutions as it diversifies their portfolio's daily performance due to BTC, Bitcoin, and other cryptos being uncorrelated with the traditional markets. Okay. Additionally, the risk-return ratio on most cryptocurrencies is significantly higher than that found within the traditional markets. Exactly. Risk-reward ratio, bitch. My shit's up 300% right now. I don't give a fuck if Bitcoin goes down to fucking 4,000. Yeah, I'm still up. Additionally, the risk-return ratio on most cryptocurrencies is significantly higher than that found within the traditional markets. I mean, not that I'd like it to go down to 4,000. I'm not saying that. But I'm just saying, in terms of comparison of the markets, well, my shit's still up. You know, a bunch of money. How your fucking Microsoft shares looking. You see what I'm saying? That's all I'm trying to say. I don't want it to go down there. I mean, I wouldn't mind, I guess. I mean, I'd grab a few more before these guys get here, to tell you the truth. I just don't want to scare you guys and say that kind of shit. Look, additionally, the risk-return ratio is simply higher. Holy, I've read that 100 times, didn't I? Regulatory concern. All right, let's settle down. Regulatory concerns. That was a jib-jab mouth. Regulatory concerns may ultimately slow institutional entrance. And that's the problem. And that's all we're waiting for. I want you all to understand that are watching this. That's all we're waiting for. All your crypto is going to fly. If you are invested in cryptocurrencies that are generating revenue, well, there will be a day of regulatory clarity. There will be a day when, one day, when the governments all around the world, boom, one after the other, start regulating this stuff for the good or the bad, whatever you think about it. You know, I know you guys want your revolution in that. I think a lot of governments are going to say, nah, you can't spend it. You can invest in it, but you can't spend it. That's where I think we're going to go. But we'll see. But one thing is for certain is that there will be regulatory clarity one day. And that's when the money rolls in. Do you understand? These guys, they can't invest here until they have regulatory clarity, until they know what it is, how much it's going to be taxed. Right here in America, I've talked to you guys about this a million times. Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum, Bitcoin Cash. Those are the only four. How many cryptocurrencies do we have now? Hold on, let me show you something. Those are the only four in America that these institutions are allowed to touch. We have 2,332 cryptos. Yeah, in America, yeah, you're allowed 4. That's it. If you're an institution, if you're using client funds, 4, son. 4. And so, what am I trying to tell you? So that's what we're waiting for. You know what I mean? So that's why I don't want you to listen to these bullshit crypto sites. They have this word alt season. There is no fucking alt season. That's not even, what is that? These guys are just making up, these crypto nerds are just making up terms. Okay? Your altcoins will rise when there's regulatory clarity. When the regulators and the legislators give the laws where, so-and-so can open up their trading desk and come get them, then they're going to get them. That's alt season. When VeChain goes on the Bloomberg terminal, that's alt season. When IOTA's on the Bloomberg terminal, that's your alt season. Right? When they get on the Bloomberg terminal, that's alt season. Until then, these guys aren't allowed to touch it. And so don't be discouraged by these crypto sites, altcoin bloodbath, altcoin destruction, like all these crazy, look, idiots. Not you idiots, them idiots, but just when I'm talking to them idiots. I don't mean you guys. Obviously, you're my brothers. Yeah, you're my fuck sticks, my worker bees, my killer bees. Look, you know what I mean? But this fucking idiot, look, man, it's not regulated. So how is it going to rise? How is VeChain going to rise? Unless more cult members come in, unless more small-time investors like me and you come in. And it's not going to rise because that's not enough money to make it, right? So that's why I want to stress to you guys tonight, or today, I guess you watch this in the daytime. Don't fucking worry about prices and all that altcoin season bullshit. There's not going to be an altcoin season until regulatory clarity comes. Again, the only things we are regulatory clarified about: Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum, Bitcoin Cash. Those are the 4. At least here in America, those are the 4. That's all that's going to fly. And that's why I kept telling you guys last November till now, is get your large caps, get your large caps. And especially with a sale like this, Bitcoin's lost 24% this week. I don't know what Ethereum's gone down to or Litecoin, but look, get those large caps because they're regulated and they're going to be the first ones to fly, right? Don't be afraid of these. If you're new here, look, like I told you, this is on sale. Your stuff is on sale, right? I know. You're wondering, how the fuck could VeChain go down? They just got Walmart. Yeah, because it's an immature market. Yeah, once it's regulated, then the big dogs, the proper guys, the investors are going to come here. Bang, and it's going to make it fly. Right? Why? Well, Shamari, how? I understand, right? How did your chain links just go down? Yeah, immature market. That's why, and so, so what I'm telling you is, that's a long-winded thing. I'm just yapping a little bit, but okay, don't worry about these markets yet. And I used to tell the brothers last year, I don't even look at prices. Yeah, I just take 6 G's and I go, okay, give me, a G and a half of Litecoin, a G and a half of Ethereum, a G and a half of VeChain, a G and a half of IOTA, and I like that. I don't even look at how many coins that is. I don't give a fuck. I just throw the money in it because until there's regulatory clarity. Well, Shamari, what if there's never regulatory clarity? There will be regulatory clarity. There will be. That's not going to happen. You know what I mean? And that's what you have to understand. Well, how do you know it's going to happen, Shamari? Because, they can't allow these things just to be out there like that. They have to regulate them in some form of fashion, Governments just don't do that. Just let this thing just be out there. They got to regulate it. Once it's regulated, all right, well, then the institutions will know how they can make money off it, which is what they do. All right, so look. Holy, that was about a long bunch of jib jab. Sorry, brothers. Not sorry, actually. You needed to hear that. You know, so fuck all this talk about altcoin season. When are altcoins going to rise? You listen to Shamari right here. You listen to me right here, motherfucker. Altcoins are going to rise when we have regulatory clarity. Until then, don't worry about the price, brother. Don't worry about it. And sister. Look. And sister, look. Don't worry about the price, okay? The price will hit when we have regulatory clarity. The reason Bitcoin, Litecoin, and Ethereum are up 300% this year is why? Those are the only things we have regulatory clarity about. Yeah, well, that's what your VeChains are going to do. That's what your IOTAs are going to do. That's what your Cardanos are going to do when they get regulatory clarity, all right? So until then, I mean, count your blessings. Worker bee. Every 2 weeks you get paid. Look, you get time to keep buying some shit. Good for you. Lucky you. That's how you got to look at it, you know? I know the frustration. We want it all to fly. We want it to start. But first of all, it's not going to start until there's regulatory clarity. Like I told you, your large caps, because there's already regulatory clarity on those. But so just use this time to accumulate. Yeah, it's frustrating. You want to get rich now. Yeah, but just know this. You will be one day. Who can say that? Well, I know I'm going to be rich one day. When? I don't know when, but it'll be soon. And it will be soon. It's not going to be like 10 years from now or 5 years from now. It's going to be, 2-3 years from now kind of shit like that. So, all right, cheer up, brothers and sisters. All right, back to this, what are we talking about? The institutional investors. Yes, the demand abounds. That's what they say, the demand abounds. So look, although volatility could be seen as both a pro and a con of the crypto markets, one concern that is likely to have a larger impact on the number of institutions that enter the markets is burgeoning regulatory concerns. Exactly. Regulatory concerns. Yeah, I want to come here. You think these institutions don't know that VeChain just onboarded fucking Walmart? They're not stupid, right? VeChain's got Walmart, BMW, BYD, Deloitte, right? IOTA, United Nations, Volkswagen, Audi. Fuck all that smart city shit they're doing with those smart cities. You think their analysts don't know that? They're like, look. Oh my gosh. They're crazed. And that's why I'm telling you guys, like, don't worry. Like, they want this stuff. They're not allowed to come and get this stuff. Okay? Because of why? Because of the fucking burgeoning regulatory concerns, man. Not allowed to do that. Right? If I'm a $1 billion hedge fund, I'm not allowed to buy that VeChain. You better. But you're not allowed. And I mean, they're not going to go to jail for that kind of shit, right? They already make money, so. Okay, guys? Fuck alt season and all that talk. When we get regulatory clarity, buy! Yes! To the moon. Look, recently the crypto industry has faced a torrent of less than positive commentary about Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies from major political leaders, including U.S. President Donald Trumpy and U.S. Treasury Secretary Steven Mnuchin, who both critiqued the nascent markets, with the Treasury Secretary deeming crypto a national, this is the bitch, a national security issue. Every time a politician says that, that means they're planning on doing some sneaky stuff, because they're allowed to do others. They get the president, if he deems something a national security issue, he gets to have more powers than when it's just he's just operating in regular presidential mode, if you want to look at it that way. Look, although analysts are noting that these comments seem to rule out any type of Bitcoin ban, it does signal that a regulatory crackdown is looming on the horizon, and that Facebook's recently announced Libra initiative may not even come to fruition. I'll tell you that right now. The way those guys talked about it here, I'll tell you right now. I mean, we'll see. I mean, how do I know? I don't know what they're going to do. Facebook could give them a bunch of money and maybe they just let it go on. But the way today's hearing went down, look, man, I don't think here in America, I'm not sure that this Libra coin is going to be able to be used. Nah. But, I mean, again, if Facebook fulfills the regulatory requirements, well, then, we don't live in a dictatorship. We live in a free market economy. And so if you fill the regulatory requirements, then you're not allowed to be stopped. So we'll see. On the positive side, so this guy says, on the positive side, a Bitcoin ban seems out of the question. However, a U.S. ban was unthinkable 5 days ago before the Trump tweet. On the negative side, Libra, which is positive for Bitcoin, seems toast, while institutional interest in the asset class may diminish. Alex Kruger, an economist who focuses primarily on crypto, said, on the positive side, a Bitcoin ban seems... Didn't we just read this? What the fuck? So, as the week drags on, and the world further reacts to the possibility of a sudden influx of new federal regulatory measures, it is likely that it will soon grow clear as to what impact it may have on institutional interest in the markets. And I'm going to tell you this. Like I said, man, today's thing, they weren't against cryptocurrency. The politicians, they weren't against cryptocurrency. They were against Facebook and the power of Facebook. Like, they didn't even, the word Bitcoin did not come up once. They didn't give two fucks about crypto. Yeah, they didn't give a fuck. All they cared about was just that Mark Zuckerberg and his posse were going to have this global money. And, like, all the data they could take from people and sell about people and all this kind of stuff. Like, that's what they cared about. So what I want to say is, like, so today's hearing, in my eyes, that's great for crypto. The fact that they didn't lump in, nobody lumped in, Bitcoin with this, yeah, they just shit it all over Facebook by itself. Right? They didn't lump in Bitcoin and be like, yeah, Bitcoin and Libra and all, right? They didn't do it that way. They were just like, yo, fuck you, Facebook. That's fucked up shit. We're not letting you do that, right? You're too crazy. And so I found it a positive result, and I found it, I think it's good in that, okay, if you guys hate Facebook's thing, fine, ban that one, and then come up with crypto laws for the regular crypto, right? You see what I'm saying? Yeah, we ban this. It has to be like that, which will apply to other things. We'll see. I mean, I'm just purely speculating there. I mean, that's just my own dreams and hopes, really, I guess. But, hopefully, fuck it. If you ban them, maybe in your law, it'll say, but these are good, right? Because that's how laws sort of work, right? You say, oh, this is shit, but that's good. Well, great. Yeah, shit all over that Facebook. Fuck that Facebook thing. Let's get our VeChains going up and running. You know what I mean? Let's get this ontology happening. Go on. Let's get some electronium going down around these parts. So we'll see, brothers. We'll see. That's all we can do is see. We gotta wait. So look, while we're waiting, Shamar's gonna be yapping every night in the greatest show on earth, bang, and in the multiverse. So look, now he's gonna yap about Grayscale Investment report assets under management at $2.7 billion. Now, 2.78, fuck all. But for the crypto market, it is something, because the crypto market is just a tiny little, what the fuck are we even at? Not even 300 billion, is it? All right, $256 billion. Fidelity Investments could come in here and buy the whole crypto market 25 times by themselves. Yeah. We'll take all of the coin. All of it. That'd be crazy. Yeah, that would be crazy. If Fidelity was just like, look, we're taking all of it. every fucking coin. Every coin. Every token. Look. We want it all. Well, and they could afford it. That's why I'm laughing so much. That'd be crazy if you were Fidelity and you just bought every coin that everyone was willing to sell. Yeah, you'd basically own the market, right? Yeah, I own them all. I'm not selling this for less than this. Obviously, what I said is just complete bullshit. That will never happen, so don't get your minds thinking. I know you guys are conspiracy brains, some of you. That will never happen, but it would be funny if someone tried that kind of shit. I'll buy every scrap. Like BlackRock, it's they're an investment company. Just like BlackRock, we'll take every fucking crypto in here. All right. Let's get down to this stuff. So, digital asset management fund Grayscale Investments has recorded an all-time high volume of assets under management of $2.7 billion. So, $2.7 billion, like I said, it ain't fuck all. But it shows Grayscale is an asset manager, and they manage crypto assets, and they keep growing every month. So, that shows you big money is getting in. Per digital asset investment report on Q2 2019 that Grayscale shared with Cointelegraph on July 16, the firm counted over $2.7 billion in assets under management as of July 15, 2019. The figure thus marks a near tripling of assets under management by the company since the preceding quarter. So, yeah, man, they've tripled their assets under management. That's money pouring in. Again, that's not much money, but it shows the interest. It shows that, money's pouring in, right, into the market in general. I mean, remember, that's just Grayscale. Think about what the other asset managers are doing, right? We've read about the CME futures, right? They keep having record months. So money is pouring in slowly. It's just a trickle. Just a trickle for now. Look. Grayscale's overall performance Q2. Grayscale stated in the report that total investments into single asset and diversified investment products in Q2 2019 amounted to 84.9 or 88 million, which is nearly twice the amount the company saw in the previous quarter. So single asset investments, so some sort of Bitcoin thing, Ethereum, but only a single asset, right? Not a basket. Like a fund, I guess is what they're kind of saying. The company notes that new investments were among major drivers of the recent surge of cryptocurrency prices. Of investors, institutional ones represented the highest percentage of total demand from Grayscale products. Bang! Institutional investors. Look. What are we waiting for? Bang! Institutional ones represented the highest percentage of total demand for Grayscale products, constituting 84%. Bang! Yeah. Alternative investment also registered a sharp increase, wherein alternative currencies accounted for 20% of inflows in Q2 against 1% in Q1. Damn. Holy shit. Jumped up 23%. Alternative currencies. What is that? What? Not all currencies. What, you mean like VeChain and shit? I gotta look into that deeper. Look, 70% of investments accounted for investors converting tokens they already held into shares of Grayscale products. In general, Q2 ostensibly marked the first positive quarterly performance for all 10 of Grayscale's investment vehicles. Yes, I told you about the vehicles. As previously reported, Grayscale Investment Bitcoin Trust, GB... Whoa. What's going on around these parts? Look. Where are we here? So, as previously reported, Grayscale Investment Bitcoin Trust, GBTC, was up almost 300% on the year as of July 9th. Motherfuckers talk shit to you. Look, fuckstick, my shit's up 300%. Go fuck yourself. Look, at the time, the trust was yielding a 296% yield-to-date appreciation. A stratospheric increase. Exactly. Name me an asset that's increased that much, moron. I don't give a fuck if Bitcoin goes down to fucking 3 G's again. All right, so we're break even on the year then. That's just break even, buddy. You know, if it goes down to like $10 or something, now I'll freak out. Look, stratosphere, mainstream, the S&P and all that bullshit. Look, also this month, Grayscale Investments resumed private placement of GBTC shares, which is now offered periodically to accredited investors. So I've taught you guys what an accredited investor is. If you're new to this channel, you got to go to investopedia.com, right? You'll learn some shit. So this is what you got to Google. You got to go to Investopedia and look up, or Google it, whatever. That'll work too. Bang! An accredited investor. Accredited investors are super rich people. You have to apply to the government to be one. Once you're an accredited investor, you can join hedge funds. You can do all sorts of crazy, wild stuff. But like you and I, regular folk, not allowed to do that. It's not that they don't want to let us do it. It's they don't want those hedge fund guys to fucking, get crazy with us. Believe me. Look, as defined in Rule 501, blah, 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 regulation, blah, 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 blah. All right, so bang, there we go. Grayscale, what, up how much? 300%. Let's look. Where are they at? Now, it's only one little company, and it's only a few million or a couple $1 billion, so it ain't much. But for this crypto market, it's a big deal. It's a big deal, all right? And so, right, bang, 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 up almost 300% on the year as of July 9th. Things are going well. So, guys, don't worry about this kind of shit here. Bang, like I told you. And I know you boys who've been here with me throughout last year, you understand. But you new people, look, man, shit's on sale. Stuff is on sale. When's altcoin season going to happen? There is not going to be a fucking altcoin season, okay, until regulation happens. But there is a Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum, and Bitcoin Cash season. That's already regulated here. So get your large caps and, accumulate your small caps and hold on tight. All right, brothers, look, let's go. Bang, notifications. Shout outs. What do we got? Brendan C. Look at you, sweetie. Bang. Undercover crypto enthusiast. Did you say that just because I called you like an undercover cop? Bang, Brand. Love you, girl. Bang. What do we got here? What's this shit? I have a bag. You mean you have a portfolio? Speak like a real investor. Look. Do not forget to follow me. Posting TAs. Oh, technical analysis and bullshit. Yeah, buddy. How'd that work out for you last week? Look. Bang. Ray Alvara, delegate of ARC ecosystem, bringing value to ARC and introducing it via presentations, legal writing, recruitment of students, professionals, and more. Bang. All right, buddy. See you. Bingham. Bang. See you, brother. Love you, brother. Bang. Yes. IBM they tripled some blockchain patents. Bang. This is the Grayscale story I just read you. Look. What's Kong talking about? Bang. Still in yacht mode. He's just hanging out on his yacht for a little while here, I see. Yes. Look. Bang. Love you, Kong. Bang. Look. Oh, see how you're trying to run? Look. Bang. Look. Bang. Look. Bang. Yes. Nice try, buddy. Look, sweetie. Yes. Look at her. You can see her. Yes. Pretty and nice. Look, sweetie. Love you, girl. Bang. What else we got? We got this guy right here. Moon landing. Bang. Yes. We got Freeman. All right. Bang. See you, brother. All right. That's the usual suspects around here. Oh, okay, hold on. Let me see this guy here. What's that say? Something name. ECDSA. Blah, blah, blah. Not accepted here. Sorry. Whatever that. Bang. All right. See you, brother. Hope you enjoyed the show. Blockchain Stallion sent this. That was funny. That's funny. Yes. America doesn't like the Trump. Not the Twompy Wumpy. Not the Twompy Wumpy Twitter boy. Look, Twompy Wumpy. Bang! Yeah! Sorry, everybody. So look, we had a great show for you today. UK crypto clarity needed. That's what we need. And it looks like they're going to come out with it at the end of the year. Sorry. Not the end of the year. The end of the summer. Shit. That wouldn't have been very good. I wouldn't have reported on that. So it looks like they're going to come out by the end of the summer. And we'll just see. I told you, I went to the FCA website this weekend. They were talking about banning the derivatives, but for consumers, not for the institutional investors. So, look, we need institutional money. I don't give a fuck what these countries do to consumers anymore. Just allow the institutional money of your country to get here, and bring us some liquidity and some money. So, bang, UK. Come on, brothers. All right, institutional investor demand abounds. Well, it abounds. Yes, I like the word abounds. Yes, the institutional money is coming in, brothers. Can't stop it. But, obviously, Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum, Bitcoin Cash are the only ones they're allowed to invest in now. So that's why you get those large caps. But look. Here it comes. And finally, Grayscale. Bang. Recorded asset. What? Oh, record assets under management. Exactly. Their assets keep going up. They keep going up every month. Just like the CME futures that I've been reading to you guys keep going up every month. Institutional demand is up every month. Now, these are smaller institutions, like I said, $5 million, $10 million, $50 million, shit like that. That's fine. That helps a little bit. But bang, we're soon going to get the big ones that we need, brothers. So look. That's about it, brothers. Let's shill this show. Let's shill it and kill it. Get you back to your wives and lives. Look, press the subscribe button. And then there's a bell. Press the bell and you'll get automatic notification when I do this show. Look. My name's Shamar Clark. Love talking money. Love talking crypto. This is the favorite time of my day. Yes. So look, folks. I'll see you tomorrow. Have a good night. Look. You see those blood reds? You better be buying. I know you guys. If you're a worker bee, your paycheck doesn't come out till Thursday, right? So, yes, you got a couple more days. A couple more blood reds. Oh, you be picking up shit cheap. You be picking up shit real cheap. Yes. So look, until tomorrow, brothers and sisters. Back, my name's Shamar Clark. I'm always on duty. Yes, indeed. Over and out.